Welcome to Wildlife Hub, the Wild King. The lion, also known as Panthera leo, is a large cat of the genus Panthera native, Africa and India. It has a muscular, broad-chested body, short, rounded head, round ears, and a hairy tuft at the end of its tail. It is sexually dimorphic. Adult male lions are larger than females and have a prominent mane. It is a social species, forming groups called prides. A lion's pride consists of a few adult males, related females, and cubs. Groups of female lions usually hunt together, preying mostly on large ungulates. The lion is an apex and keystone predator, although some lions scavenge when opportunities occur and have been known to hunt humans. Lions typically do not actively seek out and prey on humans. The lion inhabits grasslands, savannas, and shrublands. It is usually more diurnal than other wild cats, but when persecuted, it adapts to being active at night and at twilight. During the Neolithic period, the lion ranged throughout Africa and Eurasia, from southeast Europe to India. It has been listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List since 1996. Because populations in African countries have declined by about 43% since the early 1990s, lion populations are untenable outside designated protected areas. One of the most widely recognized animal symbols in human culture, the lion has been extensively depicted in sculptures and paintings, on national flags, and in contemporary films and literature. The Panthera lineage is estimated to have genetically diverged from the common ancestor of the Felidae around 9.3 to 2 for 7 million years ago, to 11.75 to 0.97 million years ago, and the geographic origin of the genus is most likely North and Central Asia. They shared a common ancestor probably between 98,000 and 52,000 years ago due to the expansion of the Sahara between 83,100 and 26,600 years ago. Lion populations in West and North Africa became separated as the rainforest decreased and thus gave rise to more open habitats. Lions moved from West to Central Africa. Lions from North Africa dispersed to Southern Europe and Asia between 38,800 and 8,300 years ago. Lions' bodies varies in color from light buff to silvery gray, yellowish red, and dark brown. The color of the underparts are generally lighter. A newborn lion has dark spots which fade as the cub reaches adulthood. although faint spots often may still be seen on the legs and underparts. The lion is the only member of the cat family that displays obvious sexual dimorphism. Of the living felid species, the lion is rivaled only by the tiger in length, weight, and height at the shoulder. Its skull is very similar to that of the tiger, although the frontal region is usually more depressed and flattened, and has a slightly shorter postorbital region. The male lion's mane is the most recognizable feature of the species. It may have evolved around 320,000 to 190,000 years ago. It starts growing when lions are about a year old. Mane color varies and darkens with age. Research shows its color and size are influenced by environmental factors such as average ambient temperature. In Serengeti National Park, female lions favor males with dense, dark manes as mates. Cool ambient temperature in European and North American zoos may result in a heavier mane. Asiatic lions usually have sparser manes than average African lions. Estimates for the divergence time of the modern and cave lion lineages range from 529,000 to 392,000 years ago based on mutation rate per generation time of the modern lion. The white lion is a rare morph with a genetic condition called leucism, which is caused by a double recessive allele. It is not albino. It has normal pigmentation in the eyes and skin. White lions have occasionally been encountered in and around Kruger National Park and the adjacent Timbavati private lion populations in East and Southern Africa became separated from populations in West and North Africa when the equatorial rainforest expanded 183,500 to 81,800 years ago in eastern South Africa. They were removed from the wild in the 1970s, thus decreasing the white lion gene pool. Nevertheless, 17 births have been recorded in 5 prides between 2007 and 2015. African lions live in scattered populations. Across sub-Saharan Africa, the lion prefers grassy plains and savannas, scrub bordering rivers, and open woodlands with bushes. It rarely enters closed forests. In Africa, the range of the lion originally spanned most of the Central African rainforest zone and the Sahara Desert. In the 1960s, it became extinct in North Africa, except in the southern part of Sudan. Lions spend much of their time resting. They are inactive for about 20 hours per day. Although lions can be active at any time, their activity generally peaks after dusk with a period of socializing, grooming, and effecting. Intermittent bursts of activity continue until dawn, when hunting most often takes place. They spend an average of 2 hours a day walking and 50 minutes eating. Reproduction. Most lionesses reproduce by the time they are 4 years of age. Lions do not mate at a specific time of year, and the females are polyestrous. Like those of other cats, the male lion's penis has spines that point backward. During withdrawal of the penis, the spines rake the walls of the female's vagina, which may cause ovulation. A lioness may mate with more than one male when she is in heat. The generation length of the lion is about 7 years. The average gestation period is around 110 days. The female gives birth to a litter of between 1, and for cubs in a secluded den, which may be a thicket, a reed bed, a cave, or some other sheltered area, usually away from the prey. Lion cubs are born blind, their eyes opening around 7 days after birth. They weigh 1.2 to 2.1 kilograms at birth and are almost helpless, beginning to crawl a day or 2 after birth and walking around 3 weeks of age. The lion is the most social of all wild felid species, living in groups of related individuals with their offspring. Such a group is called a prey. Groups of male lions are called coalitions. Females from the stable social unit in a pride and do not tolerate outside females. Membership changes only with the births and death of lionesses. Although some females leave a hen and become nomadic, the average pride consists of around 15 lions, including several adult females, and up to 4 males tend their cubs of both sexes. The lion is a generalist hypercarnivore and is considered to be both an apex and keystone predator due to its wide prey spectrum. Its prey consists of ungulates weighing 190 to 550 kilograms, particularly blue wildbass, plains zebra, African buffalo, gemsbok, and giraffe, ill theft. They also hunt common warthog depending on availability. Despite weighing less than the preferred weight range in India, chital and sambar deer are the most common wild prey, while livestock contributes significantly to lion kills outside protected areas. They usually avoid fully grown adult elephants, rhinoceroses, and hippopotamus, and small prey like dik-dik, hyraxes, hares, and monkeys. Unusual prey include porcupines and small reptiles. Lions kill other predators but seldom consume them. Lions are part of a group of exotic animals that have been central to zoo exhibit since the late 18th century. There are more than 1,000 African and 100 Asiatic lions in zoos and wildlife parks around the world. They are considered an ambassador species and are kept for tourism, education, and conservation purposes. Lions can live over 20 years in captivity, for example. 3 sibling lions, the Honolulu Zoo, lived to the age of 22 in 2007. Hunting. Lion hunting has occurred since ancient times and was often a royal tradition intended to demonstrate the power of the king over nature. Amenhotep killing 100 lions in 10 years with his own arrows.